Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is V. I'm a car designer. Been in the industry for quite a while, as you can see by the gray. I'm only 23, so I'm joking. So yeah, I love cars. I've been around cars my whole life. I'm the combination of my parents' passions. My dad was a gearhead. My grandfather was a gearhead when I was a kid. He would sit me down and quiz me on the cars driving by. So my grandparents were teachers. They had the summers off. I'd spend the summers with them, and he would quiz me on cars. And I always knew that I wanted to be a car designer. My mom she was an artist. She was in architecture. Growing up, everybody always said, "Oh, you got to go to engineering school." I knew that wasn't it for me. Thank God for my mom. She would always block out those people, those adults who were saying, "Hey, you got to go to engineering school." She saw the talent in me. She nurtured that. I won art contests when I was a kid growing up. I barely made it out of school because I was so focused on cars. I draw cars and ignore everything else. I'd always say, English doesn't matter, math doesn't matter. Well, it does for those that are watching who are still going through school and university and everything. You know, I thought I didn't need those. So fast forward some years, I got to Detroit. I got into CCS. When I went there, it was Center for Creative Studies, College of Art and Design. So back then, you'd have to submit your entrance portfolio. And I'm trying to dig up my entrance portfolio to share that with people to see where my skill level was at 20 plus years ago, a long time ago. So I submitted my portfolio, kept my fingers crossed. I got word that, hey, you know what, you're accepted. I got the letter, like, oh my God, I got it as I was leaving university at my other college. The catch was that I had to start all over. So I'd already spent 2 years at another school, going to art school to fulfill my dream of being a car designer. I had to start all over. So that's what I did. I started over at the bottom level all over again, moved to Detroit, didn't know anybody, didn't even know really anything about the city, about the state of Michigan. I just knew about Michigan football. So I got to Detroit and got going. But first, before getting into the actual transportation design program, you had to be accepted into it. So there's no guarantee that once you got accepted into the art school, that you would be accepted into the car design program to fulfill your dream of being a car designer. I got to school, I busted my butt my first year, and lo and behold, how they did it back then, they would put out a list, a physical paper list of names accepted into the program. And I remember it was at the end of the school year. I was asleep in my dorm, if I'm not mistaken, and a good friend of mine, a fellow designer, came and woke me up and said, "Dude, your name's on the list." I didn't believe it. I had to walk over to the building, saw my name on the list. I got into the car design program. So fast forward, going through the design program, I hit a bumpy patch where I had a medical condition. The instructor said, "Hey, okay, you can take time off." And I said, "No, I think that would kill me." So I went down to a couple of classes. I said, "Give me one class at least. I will do whatever it takes to go through." The end of my medical condition and got an internship. Now, give you a reference. Design interns back then were paid, and usually juniors and seniors, the upperclassmen, got a lot of the internships. Well, my sophomore class was a strong class, so the majority of my class, we wound up getting more internship offers from all the OEMs, car companies, than the juniors did the class above us.